9.2b, I'm going to classify the triangle by the different types of sides. Here, notice that none of the sides are the same length. So this is a scaling type of triangle. We're going to go in depth into what we call the 30, 60, 90 triangle. And as I said before, if you get nothing out of these two units whatsoever, I hope you remember the 45, 45, 90 and the 30, 60, 90 type of triangle. It has a square in the corner that indicates 90 degrees. So classifying by the type of triangle by its angle, it is a right angle triangle. And number 3, what formula do you use to find the missing sides of any right triangle? It is the Pythagorean theorem. And that is, we do a squared plus b squared equals c squared, c being the hypotenuse. And number 4, find the missing side of a triangle. Leave your answer in simplified radical. So let's see here. If I go over here, this, I'm going to call this k. So this is a leg. So I'll call this a, but this would be k squared plus 12 squared equals 24 squared, because our c, our hypotenuse, is the largest side. Once we square that, that is 576. 12 squared is 144, so k squared plus 144 must equal 576. Subtract 144 to both sides. That gives me k squared must equal 432. I don't know if 432 has a perfect square in it at all, but I can break it down into its factors using the tree. So we have 432. I know that is 2 times 216. So I'm going to circle this as one of the factors. 216, I'm going to break that down. 216 is, if I divide that by 2, 216 divided by 2 is 108. So this is 2 and 108. I'm going to circle this. I'm going to move 108 over here. Break that down, divide it by 2 some more. This gives me 2 times 54. I'm going to circle my 54. Divide that by 2 again. This is 2 times 27. Okay, I'm going to break down 27. 27 is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. So this is 3 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3. So if I circle all these, let me find my pairs. I got a set of 2, another set of 2, and a set of 3. So I am left with just this 3. So if I factor this, this is 2 times 2 on the outside of my radical times 3, and I'm left with just a 3 underneath my radical. 2 times 2 times 3 is 12. So this is 12 root 3 is my leg K. So now we're going to learn about the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. In a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the hypotenuse is 2 times as long as the short leg, or I want to say the shortest leg, and the longer leg is root 3 times as long as the shortest leg. So for an example here, if I drew a 30, 60, 90, let's draw this one here, and this is a 30, 60, 90, we'll put 60 here just to show you, and this, Actually, this is in a 30, 60, 90. The 30 would be the small angle. So this is 30. This would be 60. The 30 is across from here. So the shortest leg is, in our case, this one. And if this one was, say, x, the longer leg would be x root 3, and then the hypotenuse would be 2x. So then if I gave another example, this also being a 30, 60, 90, and this one was, say, 2, well then this would be 2 root 3, and this would actually be 4, because it's twice the amount of the shortest leg. So the hypotenuse equals the short leg times 2, and the longer leg equals the short leg times root 3. So let's try this out with what we have. So this is my shortest leg, this 3. So my n equals 3 root 3, and my k must equal 3 times 2, which is just 6. Let's try this again. Shortest leg is 7. My n equals 7 root 3, and my x equals 7 times 2, which is 14. Next one, number 3, I don't have the shortest leg, but to find it, I just got to divide it by root 3, which then gives me, then I multiply by root 3 over root 3, which is x then must equal 5 root 3 over 3. And my n is twice that much, so n equals 2 times 5 root 3 over 3, which is equivalent to 5 times 2 is 10 root 3 over 3. Number 4, we have the longest side, so my x needs to be half of that. So 42, divide that by 2, x should equal 21. And my y is then 21 root 3. We just got to multiply root 3 to the shortest side. Number 5, we got a root 3 on the side, which is the 60 degree. So my n should equal 11 root 3. Divide that by root 3. These cancel out, so n equals 11. X should just be twice as much. 2 times 11 equals 22. Number 6, I got my 6 as a 60 degree, so my x equals 6 divided by root 3, times it by root 3 over root 3, which is 6 root 3 over 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2, so this is 2 root 3. My n is twice that length, so n is 2 times 2 root 3, which is 4 root 3. My number 7, keep going. So here this is 12. K then equals 12 root 3. N should equals twice as that, so 24. Here I'm given 8, so x should be half of that, 8 divided by 2, which is 4. And y should be 4 root 3. Number 9, I got the shortest side of 5, so then k should equal 5 root 3. And n should be twice of that, which is 10. And then finally, number 10, our last example, our shortest side is 10. So x should equal 10 root 3, and n should equal 20, twice the amount of 10. So that is it.